What's up, everybody out there in YouTube world? We missed the stream last night, so we're trying hard for it to work tonight. How you doing, Ken? How you doing this evening? I'm gonna fix this microphone. I wonder what it's going on with this thing. Maybe it's just tilted wrong. Yeah, the internet last night was total crap. It's not much better tonight, but just enough to get online. So we'll see how it works. Guess I should have shaved. A little bit late getting started. A couple minutes. I'm downloading it. Well, I'm not downloading it. My Malwarebytes is downloading an update, so it's probably making it lag more. It started 20 minutes ago. No problem. I haven't even given a thumbs up from my own account yet, or my wife's or anybody else's yet. I was actually a bit later coming out. I was working on some music stuff earlier. Wanted to record some stuff, but I got a window here and it was too bright. And Jennifer gave me some curtains for it, but they're white, which made it even brighter. Didn't even get any coffee tonight. Yes, if you can play an acoustic, you can play an electric. Makes no difference. I play a 6-string and a 12-string, acoustic or electric, either one. And I can play the drums a little bit. Okay, Recon. See you when you get back. What do you ask about the electric guitar, Ken? You play one yourself? Like my acoustics are all electric. All my guitars are electric. This is my 6-string Taylor guitar. That's just a 6-string there. That's a Taylor with a nice guitar, but you can see in the bottom it's electric. And I also have a 12-string Taylor. And I have a Les Paul electric. I used to have a set of drums too, but I gave them to my grandson. Excuse me. Got a couple of keyboards around. I don't play much keyboard though. My wife wanted to learn how to play, but she never did. My mother and father played keyboard though, and piano, organ. My mother was a music major. She used to teach piano, but she never taught us kids for some reason. She didn't want to teach us kids. Has 12 strings instead of 6. You get a lot fuller sound with a 12 string. This is my 12 string right here. You can see there's 12 strings. See there? What it does is it has 12 strings and then you have 12 octaves. And there's a difference in the sound. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's out of tune. But you can hear that sound. Way different than a 6-string. 6-string sounds different. And the 12 strings are usually a bit pricier. So if you hear a 6-string, it sounds like this. Quite a difference. Whereas that 6-string right there was probably about $900. The 12-string I just showed you is about $1,400, something like that. Of course, those are really good quality guitars. They're not cheap guitars or beginner guitars. They're more professional guitars. Taylor is a very well-known. Taylor is as good, if not better, than Martin. I like Taylor better than Martin, actually. Although I wouldn't mind having a Martin. They have a little bit different sound. All guitars sound different. They don't all sound the same. That's why there's different brands. Every brand is made differently, so they have different wood and different strings, and they all have a little different sound to them. I did have a Gibson Les Paul too, but I ended up selling that. Didn't want to, but we had to. We needed to sell it for the money. Yeah, I've seen videos of that. Chicago, Boston, New York, California. They're all over the place. I hear a dog. Be right back. So I heard a dog whining. I thought maybe my wife let our dog out and he was whining to get in. But it wasn't him. Got my chair moved around here. Trying to get centered on this picture here, but it's not working out very well. Move that. Yeah. Well, this isn't my studio. This isn't the real studio here. This is a green screen. I wish it was my real studio. I actually did have a recording studio, something like that, but different, with all the giant mixers and compressors and reverbs and delays and rack systems and everything else. I used to do recording many years ago when I was at the group home. I did it kind of as a sideline hobby thing. I even had a machine that used to make CDs or DVDs, either one. But everybody wanted everything done for nothing. Especially church groups. They felt like you should do it for nothing. Don't work that way. Well, Ken, looks like it's just going to be you and I until Recon gets back. Well, he had to go pick up his kid. Probably has to stop and get dinner on the way home, too. But, see, it's Sunday, so maybe he's getting pizza or Taco Bell. We went to the flea market yesterday, and that's what we did. We stopped at Taco Bell on the way back. Even though my wife doesn't really care for Taco Bell very much. Caitlin was with us and Jennifer was with us, so they wanted Taco Bell too, so they won. Oh, you saw Recon this morning on YouTube? Well, it's a weekend, so I'm not surprised. Must have been on another live stream, huh? Yeah, Platinum and the guy with the rooster. Matt, I think his name is. It wouldn't surprise me. I like Taco Bell okay. It's just if you get a meal there, like you get 3 tacos, which is the meal, it never fills me up. And I don't eat a lot, but they're just so small. They don't fill me up. Oh yeah, I know. 45 years, I know. 46 altogether. We lived together for a year before we got married, so technically 46. I'm watching the ads on my channel. I think there's been about 4 of them already. They finally come to an end, I think. Yep, finally. I guess at least I can give them a thumbs up. Well, it was yesterday you saw him, not today. Okay. I rarely go to a live stream except this one. Once in a great while, if I see one that's got something to do with art, I might drop in for a couple minutes or so. But that's not very often. I have dropped in let's see, maybe 1, 2, 3, about 3 different ones that were lottery ticket scratchers. But I never stay very long. They kind of some of them annoy me. These guys that ring all these bells and stuff and blow these whistles and make all kinds of noises and stuff. They just kind of annoy me. So I usually just leave. I got don't look thumbs. um, no, I don't. Probably don't. No. Do one of them thumbnails that say "Don't look in here," and I guess you figure it coaxes people into doing it. Yeah, I'm adding them myself. Gonna have 5 in a minute. Plus, I'm watching the ads. Well, I'm not watching them. I'm just playing them. It'll let me do a thumbs up for myself, my personal account, my brand account, and my wife's account. So technically, I should have 5 by now. Or yeah, 4 or 5. 4. I'm letting it play some ads. I just turned the volume down. Yeah, we're about hearing them. Just let them play. Helps a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. The thumbs up and the thumbs down and stuff, they don't do a whole lot that I could see. At least I haven't noticed it. It probably doesn't amount to very much. But, it all adds up, I guess. But from what I've read and heard, even a thumbs down amounts to about the same thing. It's just YouTube's way of seeing whether people like your channel or they don't, or a down one's not really that bad of a thing. It's showing opinion. If someone does a thumbs down, it's well, they didn't like it or they disagreed with it or whatever. A little bit of controversy, and that's what YouTube likes that for some reason. That's why they like it. You don't have to have 100% thumbs up. That's why when the trolls were doing the thumbs down. It didn't bother me a whole lot, really. I get some views, but not that many. What would help is, you know, thousands of views every time. That's what would actually that would help a lot. Five or 10 views or 15 views, 20. I know it helps a little bit, but it's not fabulous by any chance. It's not great. It's better than nothing, but to get any kind of good money at all from monetizing, you really got to get thousands, tens of thousands of views. Like AR Platinum, he gets thousands of views on one video. Or that guy Matt. There's a lot of them out there. They get tens of thousands of views. And that makes a big difference. Because then people have to look at your ads, and most people don't look at the whole thing. They'll just do the skip. But you still get credit for it. And so your ad revenue goes way up then. And your view revenue will go way up. Yeah, that's what I was telling Recon before everything. There's no reason to kick the trolls unless they're being really outright nasty. There's no reason to. And I've even said it before. I've told the trolls. Actually, they leave when I tell them, thank you for coming by and staying. You're actually helping me by giving me view time. And then they get mad and leave. Which is kind of funny, really. Because they're not there to really help me. They're there to try to hurt me. But inadvertently, they actually end up helping me. Give them more view time. And you're getting interaction. Whether it's good or bad interaction, it's still good. I don't think we've had a troll show up here in a month or two. At least. It's been a long, long time. When we do get one, it's pretty rare, but usually we'll end up getting like 2 or 3. When one leaves, they all go. Yeah, I like this studio behind me here. That picture's it's a good looking studio. A lot of work and a lot of money went into that studio, that picture. Excuse me. Been a long day. I got up early this morning. I get up way too early sometimes. I'm up sometimes at 6 o'clock, 6:30. But I don't go to bed till 2 or 3, so I only get a few hours sleep. And I try to take a little bit of a nap in the afternoon. I did today. I took a little bit of a nap, but it wasn't a very good one. But an hour. My dang dog kept barking at every noise he heard. Maybe I should put on the description, trolls welcome. I should try that and see what it does. I'd love to get a couple of hundred trolls in here for a couple of hours. That'd give me some good watch time. Hell, I'll take 1,000 trolls in here. Wouldn't bother me at all. Just let them do or say whatever they wanted to do. Get 1,000 of them. Just leave it going for a couple hours or so, 2 or 3 hours, and get all kinds of watch time. That's a background picture I got off a website that has free backgrounds. Has to be a royalty free. And the other day I was looking for some studio ones, something a little bit different. I wanted a studio one because it matches my microphone. This is really a studio microphone, so I have a studio, and I do have a studio, but it don't look as good as that. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't even have an alarm clock. I just wake up. Sometimes I'm up even earlier than that. Sometimes I'll go to bed at 2 and I'll get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. But I do try to lay down again because my wife sleeps kind of late. But once in a while, if I'm up at 4:30, about 8 o'clock, I'll make myself lay down again for another hour anyway. Sometimes two. I'm lucky if I get a couple more hours. I don't even have supper yet tonight or lunch. I ate breakfast. That was it today. I'll probably grab something later tonight. Oh, I did munch on some cookies and something else. Excuse me. I'll have you guys yawning before long. Ken's late. I mean, not Ken, not you. Recon's late. He said 20 minutes. It's been over half an hour. Mm. I'm surprised though ASC hasn't popped in the last couple of days. Better check with all Discord here, see if anybody's come up on that. Well, I figure it'd be more of depending on what you're eating. My best friend's a diabetic, and he'll eat at night sometimes, but he's got to be careful what he's eating. Well, it's about time. There's going to have to be a fine because you're over half an hour late. Pay up, old man. Did you stop at Taco Bell too, Recon? I did yesterday. Bingo ticket today. Yuck. Bingo's for old ladies and sissies. Just saying. You won $50 on a $2 bingo. You got tacos, yeah. Ken and I were discussing that earlier. We both agreed you'd probably hit Taco Bell. Yeah, me, Jennifer, Caitlin, and Francis, and the baby went to the flea market. Yes, he's one of the big ones. I told you all I was going. Pretty hot. It was way hotter than it was supposed to be yesterday. We were getting roasted. And on the way back, we ended up stopping at Taco Bell. Well, you did well then. Nice profit. That's kind of the way I do it, Recon. Mostly just one or two different ones. That's it. Sometimes I'll do three different ones. Yeah, well, I prefer crosswords more than anything, but I play bingos once in a while too. But just because they take longer to play, I want to get my money's worth. If I'm gonna lose, I want to at least enjoy it. Hmm. I didn't buy anything, but Jennifer and my wife did, and Caitlin did. All the women bought stuff. They can't help but buy things at the flea market, but I didn't. I was a good boy. I just I just drove everybody back and forth, walked around. There was some good stuff there. It was all right, but no, there's a lot of junk too. But there's some good stuff there. Nothing I really wanted, but I was looking more for RV stuff, things I'm like missing or that could seem to be replaced that I could find, but I wasn't really finding much of anything. I was looking for a used cheap carpet shampoo. Couldn't find one. Found probably I bet there must have been 8 or 9 vacuum cleaners, but no carpet shampoo. what they want to charge at Ace Hardware to rent one, you can almost buy one. No, I'm just a little bit tired, Recon. Wife and I got into a bit of a spat earlier. About nothing serious. Oh, and I'm probably wiggling around a bit. I gotta go. I need to run to the bathroom, but too much Gatorade or coffee or something. A bit tired too, I guess. Still, as always, just can't seem to get a decent night's sleep. I like to just go to bed to sleep for 8 or 10 hours for a change, instead of 2 or 3 hours. Once in a great while, I might get lucky and get 4. And I haven't ate all day either. Well, I ate a bowl of cereal at breakfast time, but that was like I was up at 6 or 6:30 this morning, so that was back then. I ate a few cookies. That's about it. So I'm getting pretty hungry too. I had some bug on me out here earlier today, black with a bright yellow on it. It was actually on my shirt. I had my shirt right here on the back of my chair. Well, I went to brush him off, and it like stung me in my finger, sharp. I looked at it, and I thought maybe it was a damn bee, like a bumblebee or something. I just didn't look at it close enough, and it wasn't. I don't know what kind of bug it was. Finally, I thought I brushed it off my shirt, and I didn't. I looked at my shirt again from behind, and there he was again. So finally, I had to get something and knock him off my shirt and step on him. I was waiting for my finger to swell up or turn to Spider-Man or something, but nothing happened. Just irritated my finger. Oh yeah, it catches up with you. I take little cat naps during the day sometimes for half an hour, whatever I can for whenever I can. Well, I tried to tell you, you're just waited to fill it. Let the rain do it for you. Save yourself a lot of money. Shoot, when my poo when at the group home, when it would rain here like that, it was not unusual to get 4 or 5 inches of rain at least. Sometimes every day. I had to drain my pool many times, 4, 5, 6 inches. When I get all them really long periods of rain. See, tomorrow's Monday. I think Caitlin's supposed to be spending the night again tomorrow night. And I'm looking forward to Trinity coming now in August, I think. She's going to be coming down for, I think she said 3 weeks. but she's going to come here and stay with us for a week. But don't worry, we got plenty of rain here. Lots of places had over a foot of water. We also believe in sharing. We knew you needed some rain up there to make sure you got plenty of water in the ground for your wells, so you'd have drinking water and water to fill your pool up with. You should thank us for that. You're welcome. Well, I could have told you that. You don't use any stuff for pH when it's still raining. In fact, putting chlorine in it really doesn't help a whole heck of a lot when it's raining. Some, but not a lot. You gotta use more. When it rains on a pool, it's always going to cost you money. I used to hate it when it rained because you always knew it's going to cost you some money. Welcome to be a pool owner. Just saying. It's like buying a boat. The two happiest days of your life: the day you bought the boat and the day you finally sold the son of a gun. That's just a money pit. There was some years at the group home. I bet I spent $500 a year on chemicals, minimum, at least. Average years, if I was careful and it didn't rain all the time, and having all the hurricanes and whatever, we had some good years. I could get away with a couple $100 a year. Yeah, I knew you had a pool before. I still wanted to rub it in though. That's what everybody always did to me. Wow. I'm not surprised. Buy liquid chlorine instead. A lot of times the liquid's cheaper. £5 is not that much chlorine, really. It's always been pricey, but that's definitely way up. And it probably won't go down for a while. They're gonna suck the market dry of all the money they can get. with that excuse. Because they could care less. They just want their money. That means at that price, your pool's going to cost you $1,000 to maintain it. I always threatened to make ours into a flower garden. Indoor flower garden. It was such a pain in the butt sometimes. We get bad weather and be hot and whatever, and rain, and it would just keep going out of balance. Lowe's used to have them too, but they were only like 4 feet deep. They might have had one you could have got a little bit deeper. I'm not sure, but I know they had a 4 foot deep one. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna shut her down, boys. It's right at an hour. I'd stay on longer, but I need to go use the restroom anyway and get something to eat. So, y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all coming. Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow night if our internet's working, that is, which I hope it is. Yeah, I know you spent a lot on it, that's for sure. Yeah, the never ending battle. You can't have a pool without spending a crap load of money. All right, good night, guys. I hate to cut it really short, but I've got to go to the restroom, so I'm going to head in the house and go before it's too late and I embarrass myself. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.